Okay, everyone, this is Andrew, and I'm gonna rerun Titania to get the medal. Chris is not currently on mic, so this will be our little secret.
I can't leave slipping.
But I gotta redeem myself here, because we've already screwed it up sufficiently that it's gonna be a real pain to get all the medals that we need, so I'm gonna have to run this, and I'm gonna have to run Sector Z, sort of out of band from what we've been doing.
Location, Rob.
Honestly, I really think a lot of the problems come from the controller that I'm using, which is not an N64 controller. I bought an N64 controller, but it won't be here for like another week, so I am just sucking it up for now. But honestly, like, the N64 is the one system, really, where you need its controller, right? Like, all the other ones are basically the same. It's 2 control sticks on 2 horns, 4 face buttons, a D-pad, and then 2 shoulder buttons on each shoulder. The N64 is like the one that cannot be mapped into a controller like that. Almost everything is either that or a subset of it, you know? So it's just, it's weird to be playing this on what's basically a PS2 controller. And I could definitely be doing better if I was on the N64 controller, because it's what I grew up with. Oh boy, kill these guys. The Landmaster is really cool. I mean, I think they kind of ruined the later StarFox games by focusing too much on like different vehicles and just basically like broke the R-Wing gameplay, which is like the core of it. But that being said, this game is a lot better for having the Landmaster and the submarine, Blue Marine. Like, it's just, it's more fun this way. You can kill those. I totally forgot you can kill those. Alright. Here. This level, I really don't like this level. It's just hard to get the medal on, and not like a fun level overall, compared to like Macbeth is really fun, Zonus, all those levels are really good, and this is just like the lamest level, which is why I'm glad you almost never have to do it, and why I'm sad that I didn't get the medal on it last time, because then I wouldn't be having to play it again. Well, those mines are not giving me points. Just now realizing that might be why I was having so much trouble. I'm actually doing pretty well this time. I have now got the medal. Sweet. I wonder what was my problem before. Yes, this was actually not that bad. Okay. 46, 47, 48, 49, 150. Excellent. Now I can calm down. And maybe get some health. Wow. Pretty close to death here. The other level that's really weird is Solar, which is the sun, and we're going to play that in the next segment, I think, after this recording. I don't know if it'll be aired before or after, or, again, if this will air at all. But that one is super weird also, because it's, again, not really like Andros did anything. Like, I think it's supposed to be that bioweapon is just like a thing that lives in the sun. Which, I mean, I just said a thing that lives in the sun, so you can see where that's kind of weird. But I like the mechanic of, like, don't fly too close to the ground. I think that's a really interesting, like, design thing. And it's, again, it's like I was saying at the end of the last video we recorded, I just think that the constraints of games like this required a lot of creativity to make them interesting. I'm stuck. That was weird. The tank stopped moving forward for some reason. Didn't really know that that was the thing that could happen. And it turns red. This look is free. Yay, medal. That was terrible timing. And yet I still didn't get hit. Die.
Data analysis complete.
Alright, now we just gotta kill this guy in one run, unlike last time where we killed him after his ribcage sealed back up. What a lovely game for children this is. Alright, there we go. Well, that was me by myself realizing how hard Chris's job is when I'm not around. So, thanks for watching, if you are in fact watching. And I'll check you guys again when I go back to do Sector Z.
You should jump in. Just
All right.
jump in.
3, 2, 1.
I meant like jump into the game.
Oh.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Games We Played Too Many Times. More StarFox 64. This is it. I'm Chris.
I'm Andrew. This
And
is the last run, hopefully on normal mode.
That's what they say.
Except for I'm gonna go back and do Sector Z. Between this video and the last one, I went back and did Titania. Because that was shameful, and I needed to redeem myself.
Yeah, so I guess like the between episodes, this is gonna be you redeeming yourself. Is that gonna be for every game you play? Like
I really hope not.
every time you're like, man, I should have done that better. Then the beginning of the next episode is gonna be you redoing that part.
I mean,
Open the wing.
it depends. Like, this is a very real-time game, right? Like, if you F up a level, it's like very much, well, I guess I just have to go back and do that again. Whereas, like, in Majora's Mask, if I miss a jump, it's like 2
Check the
seconds.
diffuser system.
Yeah, just loop around and do it again.
Right, and in Banjo Kazooie, like, it took me 10 extra minutes to finish Mad Monster Mansion. Like, oh no.
10 extra minutes. What are you talking about?
As like an example of something I might do wrong.
Oh, okay.
It's like screw up and causes me to take 10 more minutes to finish Mad Monster.
Flippy, get
Yeah.
back here.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not sure what would cause that kind of a screw up. I guess it would be like
Flippy, watch out. Both
if
on your
you
tail.
if you fell off the hedge after you had gotten all the way towards like the roof or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banjo Kazooie is going to be fun because I've played it a lot, but not quite enough to just be like, this is where every single one of all 100 notes in every level is. And so, like, there's going to be more of us being like, how do you do? Is it over in this place? And do this? And
No, man.
da-da-da.
I got this. I know
There's going to be
everything
a lot more
is.
figuring it out.
I don't know where everything is. That's how I feel
Yeah,
about Banjo Tooie. Actually, is like I've beaten it all the way through
Everybody
twice,
stay alert.
like ever. I've played it 3 or 4 times, and those other times I just kind of like stop. So I don't
Like,
know.
You know this, but the internet at large probably does not. I've tried to play Banjo Tooie like 14 times, and I just cannot get into it. Like, it's too much. It's too much. It's too complicated.
They
to
start
the
where
first one.
Banjo Kazooie stopped and then kept going. They just kept
Yeah.
adding more things.
In terms of like complexity, and I can't. It's too much. And also, and I know this is just like me and my like kind of
Your own
neurotic
personal neuroses?
tendencies, but the fact that I can't just go straight through, like you can almost in Banjo Kazooie. In Banjo Kazooie, there is one Jiggy that you have to get out of order,
Get the one behind me.
either in Gobi Valley or in Freeze Easy Peak.
Oh my
Wow.
God! What did you do? Oh
I
God!
hit cockpit
Oh.
instead of boost.
Oh, that made me like a little
Or
bit
in addition to
ill.
boost,
like,
rather.
I felt ill when you did that. I thought everything was ruined forever. Not just game-wise, but like my entire life.
Yeah,
God damn.
no, I get you.
Yeah, Banjo Tooie isn't too much out of order. There is a substantial amount of more like it's more interconnected and more intricate.
Right, which I think that's cool. And if it was like in Banjo Kazooie, I probably wouldn't mind it in Banjo Tooie, but it's so different.
Right.
Like, I think it's in some ways a better design. But
Wait, what are
that
we
was
talking
too
about?
late. Banjo Tooie and the way that like you can walk from world to world without necessarily having to go through the overworld.
Right.
Like, in many ways, I think that's cooler.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not in Banjo Kazooie, and so it's
Yeah.
like not what
No,
I
it
expect,
was-
I guess.
Banjo Kazooie was from an era where it was very much the thing to do to beat
Like,
Mario
have an
64,
overworld.
and
Yeah.
that's how Mario 64 was built. Like they
Yeah.
didn't, and also they didn't really have as much like you were talking about before. Like they didn't have much space to work with, and the N64 was brand new, so they were still like figuring out how the best way to place things was, and the old way was just to have like separate unique levels.
Yeah. Viewers, if you're interested in game design at all, there's a great series of blogs about Crash Bandicoot and like writing the engine and everything from the guys at Naughty Dog. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but I bet if you Google Crash
It'll
Bandicoot
be in the
game
description.
blog, it will show up.
I'll do it.
Or Chris will find it. That'll be great.
Yeah.
But they're so interesting, and they talk about all the like pre-rendering work that they did and how like they put extra bushes in levels to like hide polygons that were around corners and stuff, so they could fit with the limitations of the PS1 hardware, and how they were like the people who invented streaming off disk
Wait, what does that
instead
mean?
of like buffering stuff in the library, in RAM rather, and like all this really cool stuff. Like there's a I got linked to this blog from reading about like debugging that people were doing of stuff, and one of the dudes talks about they had a bug in their memory card saving code that was a hardware bug.
That sounds pretty
that
catastrophic.
You didn't like the reason no one had ever hit it is because they were using the system timer at a much faster rate than everyone used, which everyone used the default, and then the tester had a habit of playing with the joysticks when saving, like while waiting for it to save, and the traces for the joystick controller were running right next to the traces for the memory card.
Oh god.
And just there was like EM coupling between the two of them, and it was just this great story. And so I read this whole blog, and it's fascinating.
You okay over there,
Like
Brock?
it's so interesting, and they talk about Mario 64 and like the technical abilities of the N64 versus the PlayStation. Like the PlayStation is good for like high detail, close environments, and the N64 is much better for low detail, wide environments, which is why Bob on Battlefield is huge, but so like low polygon.
Interesting. But
So
what's an example? I guess like Crash Bandicoot, where it's like one lane and it's very narrow and you can just see that way.
Exactly, but it's
it-
beautiful.
Yeah, it looks
Right.
like a generation past N64 games, which
Yep.
Nintendo's always been like on a half generation with everyone else, right?
Yeah, it always has sort of seemed that way. All right, so I'm gonna do Meteo and then warp to Katina and then go through the
It
middle.
was
In case you were wondering what route I was gonna play.
yeah, go for it. I mean, there's a very defined route that you have to do now.
Yeah, except for Sector Z. Damn it.
Yep. It was the thing with
I won't let you
like,
down, sir.
I think it was just before our time, like because we weren't quite old enough yet. But when kids would like argue on the schoolyard, right, about Nintendo versus Sega,
Oh yeah.
and
Like SNES versus Genesis.
yeah, even though Genesis was like before the Super Nintendo.
Was it? I thought
Yeah.
it was after.
No, it's one or the other. One came out like before the other, so one was being compared like, oh, this one looks so much better, but it was made with like more recent technology. So yeah, of course it would look better for those
Ow.
things, right?
Yeah.
But-
I thought it was All right, I don't know anything about Sega history actually, so I'm just gonna stop that.
Well, what did you think it was?
I was thinking of Master System,
Be careful. It's
and like
I've never
not
been
remembering
clear
the difference
on-
between Master System, like when Master System came out, and whether that was like contemporary with Super Nintendo or what.
Yeah.
Like I know it's
Uh,
approximately the same goodness as an NES, but
Genesis came out after Master System, 3 years later.
yeah, I knew that. But when did it come out relative to Super Nintendo?
I'm looking that up. I want to say it was like the late. Yeah, Super Nintendo was released on 1991.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Totally effed
Genesis
that up.
came out 1988.
All right, so Super Nintendo's newer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So going back to what I was talking about, probably last video, I don't really know. It's so interesting. Like back then, you really had to, if you were gonna make a cool game that like was technically advanced, you had to make it for one system because they're so different. Like the Super FX chip in the Super Nintendo for games like the original StarFox, just not a thing in the Genesis. Like it's a completely different thing, and you'd basically have to rewrite your engine from almost scratch if you wanted it
And
to
that's
run on both systems.
That's assuming that it could even handle anything remotely the same.
Right, and you'd have to like make really low
You need the
common
metal here, by the
denominator.
way.
What?
You need the metal here.
I know.
Okay, just wanted to make
It's
sure.
fine.
Just wanted to.
It's
This
fine,
was
don't
all
worry about
a
it.
priority.
Yeah, it's all at the end. The warp is great for the metal. I know I said something completely different about that earlier, but when I just played it, when I just played it on my way back to Titania, I was like, wow, there's a lot of kills here. So, you'll see in a minute. But anyway, Yeah, you have to make your game very lowest common denominator because you have to make it so that you can get something approaching the same performance on different systems. And that's why the games that were multi-platform back then were like Jungle Book and Lion King, which, you know, Lion King's a great game, frankly, but it's not impressive on a technical level.
Can you beat Lion King?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
I was
maybe.
gonna say, like, that might
Maybe
be a
I
thing
can.
that you have to play.
I probably can, actually, but it's gonna be not impressive.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be showing off and beating the Lion King. I'm gonna be, like, beating the Lion King by the skin of my teeth.
Like, for real. It'll be a for real play.
Well, I finally figured out how to beat the lava level when I was, like, 19.
Oh.
You know, where the end just, like, you get to what looks like the end of the level, but it just, like, stops, and you don't really know what you're supposed to be doing, and you have to, like, swipe the stalactites off the ceiling.
I don't think I got that far. I think I may have gotten to level 2, maybe level 3.
Really? I love that game. That game's great.
It's just so hard. And
It is
like,
really,
the way
really,
things
really
line
difficult.
up is really difficult to get it to be what it's supposed to be.
That's also another one of those games where I got really addicted to the secrets.
You want a piece of me?
There's like
What
secret, not really secret, but like hard to get bugs
Right.
that give you the bonus levels, and I like got to the point where I was really upset if I didn't get all of them. It's like when I try to
can see
replay
that. I can
Luigi's
see that.
Mansion and I can't do it because I have to get a gold frame on every single ghost, and that's actually pretty difficult to do.
How does
And
the
so
gold framework? Is that don't take damage?
it's don't take damage for the boss units. It's don't take more than 10 damage. For the non-boss units, it's get all of their health in one pull, or get 90 out of 100
Oh,
health
getting dizzy. Oh,
in one pearl. One
light speed! Okay, we're done.
I like how the Great Fox was nowhere to be seen in that like sequence, and then they just like show it going with you.
Yeah, well,
It's like,
I
yeah,
mean,
okay,
It has
why
to.
not?
Just this is the craziest part of this entire game.
It
Does
really
the other
is.
warp look like this too? The one from Sector X?
Honestly, the other warp is crazier and much more dangerous.
God damn.
Because it's full of these like flipping bars of like metal that if you crash into them, it really, really hurts.
64!
And
oh my god.
yeah, it's totally crazy. And like, I legit die in it a lot, actually.
Wow.
Relative to this one, certainly.
I do like these little like spiders connected to the things, like the meteors, but spinning out on web sticks.
Yeah, that's cool.
I can't
This
even,
part
like,
always reminds
describe
me
what's
of those
happening in this.
the Galaga challenge levels. Because they're just like flying in these really defined patterns, and you have to like kill them all to get the bonus thing that I have not gotten once on any of these waves yet. So that's kind of embarrassing.
And
Whatever.
that's the last one.
Yep.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh well.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye bonus.
Those always remind me of the Galaga things,
Yeah.
because I love that game. Someone is like right now screaming at their computer that it's Galaga or something like that. I have no idea how you're actually supposed to pronounce it, despite it being one of my favorite games of all time.
It's actually, I believe it's Galga.
Bullshit.
No, it's
no
totally-
way is it Galga.
Yeah, in the original, I don't know who made
Armenian?
it, so
I don't
have
know,
no
some
idea.
language.
Did you say Armenian?
Yes, I did. I just picked the language that I don't know.
You got
Sorry to
nearly
anyone who is
100
Armenian
over
or
the
speaks it.
required hits.
Yeah, like I said, there's lots of enemies in the warp zone.
Well, I'm not sure I would call them enemies. There are
Okay,
lots
there's
of
lots of
hits.
things to kill.
I'm not sure those
lots of things to
meteors that have
destroy.
like line designs on them count as enemies.
It must have been so fun to make that graphic design.
Yeah.
Because there's like the whole thing has this very spacey aesthetic, and then someone just comes into your cubicle one day and is like, hey, for this part, make it Tron.
Yeah. Or isn't that at the end of Space Odyssey? Where it just becomes, last 15 minutes are just ridiculous and just makes no sense?
Yes, there's a giant space baby.
Yes. But isn't it like all psychedelic and like lights and everything for a few minutes
Yes.
first?
Yeah,
I haven't
after
actually
they
seen
get
it,
to
I've
the
just heard
monolith in
stories.
orbit around Jupiter. You've never seen 2001?
No.
It's a good movie.
Is
It's
it really?
really, really, really long,
Oh, it's one of
and
those.
the end of it does make you angry because it's so long, and the end is so just like, what the hell just happened to me? So I don't usually like recommend it to people to watch, but it is a really good movie.
Okay. Is it? Should I have something like ready to do when it like starts to drag on?
Maybe, yeah.
Like something doesn't require like all of my attention.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
grinding
Like, it's a
in,
good
like,
movie to
Pokemon or
do, like,
something.
while you're doing work.
Yeah.
Like-
I can't do things with words while I work. It's a thing. Like people listen to music while they do work. I can't do that. I end up just sitting there and listening to the music.
I listen to music that has words in another language that I don't speak well, or I listen to music that doesn't have words,
Yeah, I usually just listen to like
like
background
video
music,
game soundtracks
music.
or Toho remixes.
Heavy metal Toho remixes.
Those are so good, dude. You have no idea.
There was one song that came up on the VIP playlist that the ATM machine
Yeah.
that was like pretty heavy, and I was gonna send it to you, but I forgot.
You send me that playlist all the time, and the thing about that playlist is I like maybe 15% of the songs on.
Yes. Well,
So
good. They
whenever
only
you send
play,
it to
like,
me, I just
10% and
click
just
next,
Oh.
like a lot.
It doesn't. That's the one thing I don't like about it, is that next goes to the next song in the list. It doesn't go to the next randomly selected song.
Yeah.
And even when you let it randomly choose songs, it feels like it plays the same like 15 songs over and over again. Super
Yeah.
frustrating.
Did you hear about how iTunes Random Shuffle isn't random? Because when it actually was random, people complained that it wasn't random enough.
So what does it do now?
It specifically biases against playing songs from the same album or whatever, because people don't believe that you can get statistical clusters. So if it's random and it plays a song 3 songs in a row from the same album, people get pissed.
Yeah. They're like, I didn't want
Apparently.
to listen to this artist. If I picked this artist, I would have wanted to listen to this artist.
Yeah, they're like, people get mad about it. So now the algorithm is wrong.
Well, I mean, the algorithm is what people want now.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely the correct algorithm from a business sense, but as like a
As a
mathematical
shuffle.
purist, I find it vaguely dissatisfying. Thanks a lot, Bill. Jeez.
Kill Bill.
Good thing I'm not in expert mode. You can, but it's a glitch. There's like one specific time where you can kill Bill, and he still talks to you.
Okay. Do you have to like kill him when a cutscene starts or something?
Something like that. Hey, so do some math for me real quick. There's 4 hatches, and each of them is a +5 if you're fast enough,
Okay.
and then the core is a +10. How many guys do I need to kill to get 100?
Is the core +5 6 hits?
Man, there's just no end to this guy.
Yeah, the hatches are +5, which is 6 hits, and the core is +10, which is 11 hits. If you're fast, which I might not be, but assuming those conditions, how
35,
many
and
guys
you
do
need
I need to
100,
kill?
right? So you need 65?
No, you need 150.
150? Jesus! That's
Yeah, I
so
know.
many things!
It's the worst.
How come you're not using any of your bombs? I feel like that would be good at getting rid of clusters of enemies at once.
I feel like they're not very clustered right now, but I could be wrong about that.
They're small, they're not like great for it.
Something I wish I knew about this level is whether destroying the hatches actually reduces the number of enemies that are on screen. Because I feel like I could kill 3 of the hatches.
And then just wait for one hatch to just go forever. 35
Yeah.
though, so you need 115, right?
Okay.
That's assuming you can get all the good points.
Yeah,
When
well, I
does
can
the-
kill one of them and I'll know, because it'll tell me how many.
I won't let you get away from
Yeah.
me.
Fortunately, my allies don't kill them, so that helps.
Oh, the mothership, right. This level's so long.
Well, not if you do it. Not if you don't care.
Oh, yeah. Now you're skipping the medals, right, right.
I just beat it on the way to Titania in like, I don't know, a couple minutes.
Yeah.
See if I help you again.
We are helping you, you jerk. We
No,
came to
you-
your planet to save you from
You came
the
to his
Venomians.
planet so that he could help you destroy the mothership that is...
I guess we are getting
maybe?
paid, and he's probably not getting paid as much as we are because we're mercenaries and he's like an army dude.
Is he an army
So,
dude?
yeah, he's totally an army dude.
Is he employed by the pyramid?
Don't let
Yeah, he's either employed by the pyramid or Corneria.
You should be clear.
Oh yeah, huh? Okay. The hatches are open too. So we should probably go close them with
The
bullets.
hatches are open.
Ow.
Damn it.
Alright, well, whatever. I just have to kill 10 more dudes and then they'll open again.
Is that really every 10 dudes?
I think so. Funko!
Hey,
Were
Einstein.
you guys just trying to occupy the same space for a minute there?
He definitely cut me off.
The hatches are
Hey,
open.
guess what?
The hatches are open. Go, 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 go.
Hatch, 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 hatch.
Bombs. I already know
Plus
what
5.
bombs.
Man, there's just no end to
They're
these
closed again.
guys.
I got
No?
3.
Jeez. Okay. That was good. And you should have the medal now, though, right?
Yep.
There you go. That was easy. You could have
I
gotten a
just
lot
need
earlier.
no one to die.
Oh, but
Oh,
now
hey,
you
the
have
core
time.
has appeared.
Energy reaction.
The core appears without you
Why
killing
don't
the
turn
hatches
around,
if you
dude?
take
You're
them.
just flying out into space. You're just like, peace out. This core is fine.
It's because I wanted room
I
to
approve
get
this
a good
core.
attack run in.
You don't have to destroy all the hatches. You just have to destroy the core.
Yep.
Ha! You
See?
did it.
You almost
I did
lost
it.
your lasers and your wing and everything.
I know.
That would have been horrible.
It would have been bad going into Solar. Solar is weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird level. I like it though. Actually, you know, I'm gonna show you what my favorite thing about Solar is. And if depending on how much you know about how Solar works, it might blow your mind if you've never seen it before.
Are you talking to me or the audience?
You,
Both?
but also the audience.
Okay.
Like I was mostly talking to you.
Okay. Is it like making things appear? Because those are the things that I really don't know about this game. Like doing things on purpose.
It's kind of the opposite of that.
Making things
Actually.
not appear.
It's
Killing
making
things.
something disappear. You'll see. I'm
Oh,
like
God.
being super vague.
Should that happen on the next one? Or is this gonna be a long one? Because I feel like the middle path is like all the longest levels. I don't know why.
Up to you. So we've been recording for I think about 20 minutes now.
Yeah.
So we could kill it now if you want. That was 3 out of 6 levels, right? So
Is it
or
6?
3 out of 7.
1, 2, 3.
I lied.
Yeah,
3
but
out of 7
Venom's
levels.
pretty quick.
Venom
Although
is
it does have
pretty
the credits.
quick. Let's do one more.
Yeah, do this one, and then
Okay.
we'll do Venom in the credits.
Okay.
We need to see the credits a third time.
It's
So
very
that everybody
important so
can
that we can
confirm
keep
who
talking
their favorite
over.
name is.
We can keep talking over the credits
Yes.
about game design and stuff.
Right.
It seems to bring that out for whatever reason.
Because I forget
Out
it's
of
like,
the frying pan.
and
I
into
like
the
that.
sun.
Yep. This
Oh,
baby
look at that
can
fire.
take temperatures up to 5,000 degrees.
That's not that hot, is it?
Depend. Well, yes. Yes. Yes, it is.
I mean, yes. I would not survive 5,000 degrees. How hot is our sun?
I'm
Also-
sorry, Bill Nye. I failed you.
What?
I don't know.
Who did you fail?
Bill Nye,
Oh.
the science guy.
I
I want to say it's like 10,000 Celsius.
Okay, yeah, because
the, like,
up to
corona of the
9,000,
sun.
not 5,000, 9,000 degrees. But he doesn't say what.
Right, he doesn't say what system, but it doesn't really matter, I feel like. Well, no, I guess it would.
I choose to believe that it's just degrees of like a circle. Like your plane can
9,000
go
Celsius
up to
would be
9,000 degrees in a
about-
circle. What?
9,000 degrees Celsius would be about, what, twice as much as 9,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Or was the thing that it was going to blow my mind using a bomb to destroy the tidal waves?
Yes. Did you know that was a thing?
I think you've told me about that before, but yes, that is something I never realized as a child.
It's my favorite thing to do in this level.
It is really cool that you can like disrupt the waves.
These sunbird things are awesome and creepy.
Yes.
Like,
they look
their
like something out of
existence
like
disturbs me.
a dystopian sci-fi universe.
It bums me out slightly that, as far as I can tell, they're the same model as the ones on Zonus, though. I wish they were different.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta use what you gotta have.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't complain too much. Like, I've just been giving them so much props for, like, all the stuff they did with such little hardware, so
yeah.
I really can't be all snarky right now, but I love that line. That's why I stopped talking abruptly.
Wait, what was the line? I didn't even...
I ain't your buddy, go away. Because they're like just flying behind him. Like they're not shooting him because they don't have guns.
Yeah, but I
they're
mean...
flying behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Slippy's panic attack.
God. It's like, it's too hot, I can't take it anymore. As I hover, like I hug the ground, I make
Yep.
sure I'm not more than 2 units above the ground at all times.
After complaining, after being like, this baby can take temperatures up to 9,000 degrees. It's too hot. Like,
Yeah. So
make up your mind.
obviously the sun is higher than 9,000.
This one is
Memes!
100,
So many
right?
memes! What?
Yeah, it's 100.
100,000?
100 points.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
We were talking about very different things there.
I was talking about the temperature of the sun.
I was talking about the points that I need
It
to
always...
succeed in my endeavors.
Oh. It always felt weird to me, and I realized that it's wrong, right? When I was younger, that the sun, that solar, which is clearly the sun of their solar system, right? Is in the middle. And it always bothered me. It felt like it should be like off to the side on the end.
Oh, I get what you're saying, because you're used to seeing like the sun like off to the left on your like diagram of the solar system.
Yeah, like
where all
they
the
have all
planets
the
are in a
planets
line.
on one side, because the planets are usually the focus, not the, Oh, hello, boss.
Yep.
Suddenly.
Yep, but we're doing fine, so it's fine.
I like how there's just like this insect.
Andros is an insane fool.
God damn. And it just spews lava blood pus balls.
I know. It's so
gross.
terrifying.
You're
Like, the
almost dead.
existence of this thing is horrifying. I'm gonna die, actually. Wow.
There
I
you
need
go.
more health.
Yeah, you.
I need more rocks full of health.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. That you got the third.
Yep,
golden
got
ring.
the boost.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
Use the boost to
Can I
break.
even hurt it from over here? Yes, I can. Turns out. This thing is so weird.
This move that I think he's gonna do right now.
Where he just spins around and sprays his lava blood at your face.
Yeah, that's like the creepiest thing. It's just
really
straight up
is.
a horror game.
Here they come.
Die, you fool.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do it. I think you're gonna kill him. Oh no, there it is.
He's
There it
totally
is.
gonna do it. Ow.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Lava blood in the face.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
I'm glad you didn't lose your lasers.
He's all shiny.
You did it!
I like the explosion. It's like,
With his head popping off. Boo. There's no like
Lots of light.
splash or anything.
Nope.
Which is weird because they were really good about like splashes and waves and things, and then suddenly his
Yeah.
head just dips through.
pretty sure that's not how a sun would actually work, by the way. I don't think it's like in that liquidy kind of state, but
You don't know that.
I've never been to the sun.
All aircraft
Yeah.
report.
Not even at night. Or during the winter when it's like 20 degrees.
Or during the eclipse.
I've taken a few hits, but I'm okay.
Jeez, everyone gets so wrecked in this level, and you don't get like any kills, right? Like it's 100
Yeah,
for the
but
medal
on the
even.
next level, they're not really there.
That's true.
So
That's
it's
true.
not
I
as
guess that's fair.
important.
And there's only one exit, so it's not like I can go from here to Sector X where people get messed up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Good job, game design team. I'm definitely getting the hang of this, by the way.
Of what?
Like, not sucking at this game.
Oh, yeah.
At this
Totally.
controller. Like, I've
But
gotten
you're gonna-
noticeably better over the last 2 videos.
You're gonna get your controller, your N64 controller in the mail, and then you're gonna have to relearn it. Don't press A. We're gonna have to hold
right,
it for the
okay.
next video. This is it.
All right.
So is it just like orange for the middle? Just because? I guess.
Like, anything with only one... No, that's not true. I don't know. I don't know why. Can't help you.
Damn. Okay. Well, that's it. We're halfway to being done, except for the one Sector Z off in the corner there with no metal.
You're never gonna let me live that down.
Nope. Although it really all depends on the next episode when we see if Macbeth gets a medal too.
I guess that's true.
What
Well,
exit are you
find
gonna do?
out
You need
next
the regular
time.
exit, or are you gonna do the
I'll do
switches?
the good one, because it's plus 50 for blowing up the depot.
Oh yeah, that's a good plan. It's way easier to get the medal that way. All right, so we have a plan. We have a course of action. See you guys in the next one.
So long.
Bye.